Every new generation is an opportunity for a brand new starting point and worldview. I was born into a society that made the horrors of slavery seem obvious to me, even though throughout most of history, in most societies, it was totally acceptable and isn't even condemned in religious texts like the Bible. Maybe, if we do our work, future generations can be born into a world where resolving differences through war and violence seems as ridiculous and horrific and absurd as it really is. Humanity is still young as a species. We display so many signs of immaturity, but we could still grow up. It's undeniable that human history is absolutely horrific, but I don't think that we should think that that's just the way it is or just the way we are. People assume that we haven't seen global harmony because it's impossible, but maybe we just haven't gotten there yet in our individual and collective maturation. From our small perspective as individuals, it may seem like human history is already very long, but when we zoom out to a more cosmic timescale, we see that we're just getting started. We don't have to start from scratch on the mission to harmony. We have thousands of years of human wisdom to draw from. People throughout history have observed our behavior and point to common causes of our suffering. We also have a rich history of religious texts, fiction, and mythology from which we can extract common ethics. We can spread good ideas faster than ever. Bad ones too, of course. But what's real, healthy, and true resonates differently than all of the noise. And we're all getting pretty sick of the constant feed of bullshit. The presidential elections are a perfect example of how effective a small group of people can be in spreading information or disinformation that's almost impossible to avoid. In the 90s, Like Mike and the Michael Jordan phenomenon spread like wildfire. What if enough of us organized to spread key insights, to understand more about ourselves and how to live more harmoniously? We already have countless examples of amazing things we can achieve and limits we can transcend when we work together, even on a limited scale. The fact that I can use a pocket-sized device to capture this image and audio of my here and now in electrical signals, convert them to just zeros and ones, and then send that information to a global network where you can access it, download it, and reconstruct this video in real time is absolutely amazing. A triumph of human ingenuity, and it's just one example of what we call daily life and kind of take for granted that just a little bit ago would have been considered absolutely ridiculous, impossible, or probably just inconceivable. We've made cars, airplanes, spaceships, suspension bridges. We have dance crews, symphony orchestras, and professional sports teams. We've learned to harness the power of the sun, the wind, and the atom itself. All of this has been done by a relatively small number of collaborators working under less than ideal conditions. We've done all of this while being divided within ourselves and fighting with each other. Just imagine what we could achieve united in ourselves and united with each other.